Hello everyone and welcome to another Case of Man Rules tutorial. In today's tutorial we'll be learning how to get an Ubuntu CD image, burn it to a CD, and then install it on your computer in a single or dual boot fashion. This video will be following the exact specifications as directed by the Ubuntu help documentation for the graphical install, as well as how to burn a CD image, boot from a CD, and to check the MD5 checksum. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is getting the ISO image, which is the CD image for Ubuntu. So open up your web browser and browse to ubuntu.com. This screen will open. Right up here, Ubuntu 9.04, this is the desktop edition. 9.04 is the latest edition right now. Jaunty Jackalope. They will update again in a few months to Karmic Koala. So just click download, we're going to get the latest image. You can upgrade to Karmic Koala when it comes out. It's a very simple process. So right here, Ubuntu 9.04, go down to choose your download location, preferably one that's near you. So I'm in the United States, and I'm going to go down to Georgia Tech Software Library because that's close to me. I'm going to click begin download. And the download will begin right up here. Just save it where you can find it and wait. I've already downloaded it in advance, so here it is right here. This is what you will get. And now we need to burn it to a CD. This contains all the data for the operating system. We just need to put it on a CD and boot it. The Ubuntu documentation states that using the open source software InfraRecorder is the easiest way. So open it up right here, just download it and install it from the link in the description. And click this little button right here. Browse for the CD image, double click it. If you get this message about DVD media, just click no. Leave these settings pretty much the same and click OK, and burning will begin. Make sure you put a CD, not a DVD, a CD in your CD drive and begin. I do not have one in my drive because I don't need it for the purposes of this tutorial, but all you need to do is wait for it to finish. After you've finished burning it to a CD, now we need to boot it. I'm going to be showing you the process of booting and installing Ubuntu from a virtual machine because it's easier and you can see all the process I'm going through as I do it. So I'm going to open up VMware, but what you need to do is insert the CD into your CD drive and restart your computer. After you restart your computer, you will get a screen that looks something like this right here. It'll come up with the motherboard screen and then proceed to either boot to the CD or boot into Windows. If you boot to the CD and you get a page stating that you have just asking you which language you want, then you're good. Just wait a second or skip this section of the video. If you don't, then do the following. What you need to do is, if you begin to boot into Windows, click stop, or just not actually click stop, just restart your machine, and when it starts up, do the following. At the motherboard screen, you need to look at the bottom. Right down here, you need to read that. It's really fast, I know, but you need to see what you need to do to choose which media you want to boot from. So restart it again. I believe this one is F10. So I'm going to begin and press it. And I see I didn't do it. You need to be able to press that button as fast as you can and be able to, once you get the button, just press it as soon as you turn it on. And you need to be able to get into where you have the ability to choose which media you want to boot from. Now once you get to this message right here, this is what you need to do. You can scroll through these options. If you're not booting to a CD, like I said, once you get to the boot menu, select CD-ROM drive and press enter, and you'll begin to boot. After you've successfully booted to a DVD, you will get something that looks very similar to this right here. You'll be able to choose your language. I'm going to do it in English. You need to do it in the language that you know best that you're going to be installing it in. So I'm going to select English. And what you need to do is choose one of these two. You can either choose try Ubuntu without any change to your computer or install Ubuntu. If you know that you want to install it and you're ready to go ahead and do it, click that or select that. If you want to try it without installing it and see if you like the operating system, choose try Ubuntu without any change to your computer. I'm going to do that one. As you can see, the boot screen will come up, and this screen takes a little bit to process, especially because it's booting from a CD, which takes a lot longer than it would be if it's booting from a hard drive. So just wait for this to finish. As you can see right here, the bar begins to go across, and as soon as that bar finishes, we will boot into Ubuntu for the first time from the CD. You'll then hear the boot noise for Ubuntu, and the screen will pop up. So what you can do now that you're in here is you can browse around, look at the different applications that come stock with Ubuntu and see if you like the interface. If you like the interface and you have had enough time playing around with it, go ahead and double click install. Here we have the ability to install Ubuntu on the hard disk of our computer to keep it permanently. So select English and forward. And choose your time zone. You can click around wherever you are in the world, just select that time zone. I'm on the Eastern Seaboard, so I'm going to select that right there. Click forward. You're most likely going to be using the standard USA keyboard. If you have a different keyboard, then select choose your own and select it. You can type into the box to see if the keys are working the way they're supposed to. If they are, click forward. Okay, here's your options. You can either install it on the entire disk, which will wipe out your Windows, and if you want to do that, if you want to make the permanent switch to Ubuntu, then go ahead. If you don't, then do it this way. Click select partitions manually and click forward. Now right here it's showing you your entire hard disk. Click on that and you will have something on here that says already installed Windows. Then you'll have a few options down here. Make sure that you select the respective one that is not Windows, because you need to create if you haven't already created a partition, you need to create a partition. So click new partition table and click continue. Click this and click new partition. Right here you want to select primary, and you need to select the size that you want it. The location for the new partition, make it at the end, and I suggest choosing ext4 journaling file system. That's the latest file system that comes with Ubuntu. 9.04 is the best. Choose the front slash and click OK. And it will create a new partition. Since I'm installing it on a virtual machine, I'll be using the whole thing, but you're going to be using the section of your hard drive that is not Windows. After you do that, click forward. If it asks you to create a swap space, you can do that if you're interested. I generally don't. I'm just going to click continue. Now here you need to enter personal information. My name is Ben. Choose a password that you want. You can change the computer name and choose whether you want it to log in automatically or require a password. Look at this. If it looks correct and you're sure that you're not installing over your Windows if you don't want to, click install. And the install will begin. After you've finished the install, you can restart the computer as it asks you to, and you can boot into Ubuntu because it's completely installed. And that's pretty much it. There are a couple other things that you can do if you want to, like choose new options and such, change like the looks of things and all that, but that's pretty simple and that'll come with time. So thank you for watching this video tutorial on how to create a live CD from Ubuntu, boot from it, and then install. See you guys next time, and don't forget to subscribe.